All right, y'all, today we got damage control. Ayesha Curry needs more than attention. This video is by Kevin Samuels 6 years ago. And I just thought we'd react to it because it just shows how ahead of this man's time he was, bruh. Like, unfortunately, you know, he has passed away and he has made waves on the internet for a while for his red pill takes. And honestly, you know, I'm not no extreme red pill, blue pill type of guy, but one thing's for sure, Kevin Samuels spat that real, man. He spat that real. And I feel like before there was like the toxic masculinity thing, like he was just on here, you know, not doing it for no trends or not trying to be like this performative ass guy. He was just really getting on there and saying and speaking that real, exactly how it is. And it's just crazy to see that he was seeing the red flags in Ayesha Curry 6 years ago before it was a trend now, and now everybody's kind of seeing it in 4K and certain shit's playing out. So let's get into it and see what he was talking about 6 years ago about Ayesha Curry. Make sure you guys tap into my second channel. The links will be in the description. Berto2. We drop 2 to 3 videos over there as well. So if you guys enjoy my content, bro, it's gonna be a great place for you to get more content from your boy. We locked in. It's the 4th quarter. The great lock-in is among us, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm bringing the content non-stop. I'm not getting no sleep, bro. Let's work. Let's do it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
Condolences to the Currys. Never marry a woman who thinks she's better than you. All right, guys, I'm just going to get right into this. This one hits home for me because I've seen it so often. I've counseled with guys through divorce care, through Christian ministries, through breakups, through so many things. And I've seen so many guys that have actually married a woman they absolutely adore. But the woman thinks she's better than you. And ultimately, she's jealous of you. Avoid women who think they are better than you because you can never make them happy. And here's the thing. As your success continues to rise, their anger, their resentment, their animosity towards you will continue to rise. So outwardly, people look at you and say, she's so lucky to have this man. He's a multimillionaire.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying, huh?
A good family man, all these other things. And all she's sitting there and saying, it should be me. I'm better than him. Especially, this really runs deep, especially in women who are failed actresses and failed models. When you meet a woman who is a struggling local actress, struggling local model, attractive, but she just doesn't have that it factor. You can kick it with her, you can date her, you can hang out with her, but do not make any kind of commitment to her. And for God's sake, don't marry her or have any children. Because one, she is always going to have in her mind any kind of weight I put on, anything.
And you know, that's kind of what I was saying. It's like, I feel like the grace I give Ayesha Curry, there is nothing wrong with having human emotions and feeling like, damn, I wish I would have did this. I wish I could have did this. You know, my circumstance changed after I had kids. But when she gets a nerve to get up on the public stage and embarrass her man, the man that is providing for her, the man that is, you know, as far as we could tell, has never embarrassed her publicly. We don't see Stephen Curry in the headlines, you know, when cheating scandals and whatnot. Like, bruh, for the past, 10, 15 plus years, has been putting you on, been nothing but providing opportunities for you. And you just have the nerve to just be embarrassing time after time after time. I'm seeing clips talking about, oh, I wish I never really wanted kids. I wish I never had kids. Like, bro, how do your kids feel about that shit, gang? All she keep thinking about is herself, and it's selfish, bro. The only grace I could give her is if she wanted to have these type of conversations behind closed doors, you should be having them with your husband. Show him that respect. You know, open up to him and y'all navigate together. But you just, it's like, again, it's like clickbait. It's like clickbait. I gotta go show everybody to come look at me. Hey, everybody come look at me. Give me attention. Give me attention. Because I'm Ayesha Curry. Hence, Curry. The only reason we know you is because of Steph. Come on, man.
That happens is going to potentially hurt this non-existent career she's dreaming about, this fame that she wants, this thing that she cannot have. And especially if you're like Seth Curry and you actually attained it. He married his high school sweetheart. He was a teenage boy and she was a teenage girl. That 15-year-old boy was ecstatic to have that gorgeous girl because she actually grew into her womanness before he grew into his manness. He has finally grown into his man's body, into his man's mind, and become the man a lot of people saw in him. She's still looking at him as the same little boy who was blowing her kisses and kissing her ass as a teenager.
Yo, my bad real quick, but I gotta put y'all on, man. Know y'all like money. Shit, I like money. Money's nice. And I'm about to give y'all the easiest hustle to make some side cheese while you doom scrolling watching Berto videos, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all be playing games on your phones for free. Now I'm about to show you how to get paid off it. Hit the link in my description or scan this QR code on the screen, and in only about 30 seconds, you're gonna be able to sign up for freecash.com. It's super simple, just like any website. With a quick email and a password, you're in. It's gonna be a wall of games just waiting for you to get to that cheese. There's so many valid options, so just actually pick a game that you would like to play on your free time. You speed run the levels, and I'm talking about actual money that you can spend IRL, go straight into your free cash balance. I'm telling you, bro, this method turns your brain dead time where you just chilling playing games on your phone to actually stacking some cheese. Realistically, most people are pulling $10 to $20 in a day just from casual playing. You ain't even gotta be going crazy for real. And if you're one of them grinders, you actually like to get to that bag, there are offers where you can make up to $100 to even $500. So it does get pretty insane, I'm telling you. Now, some of the top earners, you don't gotta do this, but if you want to, you could actually speed run and spend a couple of dollars for better earning opportunities. But you don't have to spend a penny, bro. You could dead ass get a bankroll just by playing the free games. Stick to the free stuff and you'll still be able to cash out. So next time you're taking a break from my videos and you just chilling and you playing games on your phone, you might as well make something out of it. You guys know I've always said, man, if you're gonna play video games, you might as well make some money, man. And they made the cash out process so easy. They have PayPal, gift cards, whatever works for you, they got it. So hit the link or scan the code and sign up for free today, gang. Because when you use my link, they're already gonna start you off with a $5 bonus. Where you at, family? You already know I got you, bro. Let's get back to the video. But go get your money, dog. Damn. Hey, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all not to settle down too early, but what I will say is always keep in mind that, bro, us as men, our peak tends to be a lot later. In most cases, most men peak later. You know what I'm saying? Even men that have peaked already have the ability to reinvent themselves. You know, and that is, I think, not to say that women can't do that as well, but it's different, you know, even just from a physical standpoint. Our testosterone lasts in our body a lot longer than women's do. You know, like your women, once a woman have kids, it's a lot different for them to bounce back, you know, just from a physical attribute. So it's like that is something that is an advantage as us as men that we have over women. So really what I'm trying to say is, without, I guess, being an asshole, you know, that's why I fuck with Kevin Samuels. He gonna give you the black and white and the real. And I'm gonna give y'all the real too, but I'm just not no toxic ass nigga. It's not my job to disrespect or make anybody feel uncomfortable, but don't sell yourself short, bro. You know, it's cool to have relationships, it's cool to date, but when some of y'all start getting all googly-eyed and want to fall in love and start getting married all in your early 20s and shit, I mean, hey, look, that's your life. Live your life exactly how you want to live it. But all I'm saying is take in consideration that, my nigga, you might not even be in your peak yet. You're not even in your final form, gang. You ain't even touched the M yet. Like, come on, bro. You got so much more potential. You sure you want to settle for that?
And that's what you saw come out. That's what it is. It wasn't that she wants more attention. It wasn't that she wants more guys on her DM. She married a guy that she thinks she's better than. And honestly, she's jealous of him. She's jealous because I'm sitting at home, pumped out 3 kids, and he's on TV every day. He's getting all the fame. He's getting all the red carpet treatment. He's getting all the...
You know what the sad part about this is? Ayesha Curry probably doesn't even, like, she won't even take accountability and acknowledge this. You know, this is the type of jealousy that lies in the subconscious. The type of jealousy where they're not outwardly thinking like, oh, I'm jealous of my husband, I don't like my husband. But, you know, your actions will always speak louder than words, though. What are your actions showing?
And only time she gets attention is attention that he deflects to her. We wouldn't know about Ayesha Curry if it wasn't for Steph. He tries to put her in the spotlight. He tries to put her front and center. And guess what? If she had what it takes, she'd already be there. And that's what's not being told. If she had anything that should make her a star or put her on that level, she'd be there. Will Smith married Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett had a modicum of success, but she was never nowhere close to being what Will was. Look at what Will tried to do with his son. He kept trying to push his son out there, but his son isn't Will. Well, guess what? Ayesha ain't Steph. Let me tell you what I fear is going to happen. I fear this is what's going to happen. She's going to end up divorcing him. It's going to get to a point to where it is intolerable.
Damn.
She's already made this faux pas. She's already put it out there. It's out in the ether, and she's getting drugged by men. And people are actually looking at her like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Why does that remind you? This video is 6 years old. Again, I'm not wishing nothing bad on nobody or their marriage. I hope that, you know, Ayesha can get her act together and they can pull through. But we're seeing what I was saying in my videos. It's like there's only so much disrespect a nigga can take. There's only so much disrespect a nigga can take. And I know Stephen Curry's seeing all the backlash that's happening right now. I know Ayesha Curry's seeing it. You know, I think I noticed the other day, I feel like Ayesha Curry on her Instagram, she was on a goddamn posting spree, you know, trying to like make it seem like there's peace in paradise. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can go over to her page real quick. You know, like, I know she's always kind of been a family woman, but it almost felt like, let me post my husband. Let me post my husband, my family. Let me post my husband, my family. Husband, family. Husband, family. Husband, family. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I'm pushing this. Mind you, look how close these posts are together. 5 days ago. 1 week ago. 1 week ago. Like new level unlocked is the caption. You know, it almost feels like she's like, hey, no, we're good. You know, trying to get the PR going, like, no, we're not upset. We don't see all the hate. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said, I'm wishing them the best. I'm not hoping that this is the case, but it almost sounds like a prophecy coming through the way this nigga talking.
So she's going to have to pipe down. She's not going to be able to say much about anything, but it is going to tear her apart, tear him apart, because at the end of the day, she thinks she's up here and she thinks he's down here. It is not going to change. She does not view Steph Curry as the NBA All-Star world champion basketball player. She views Steph Curry as this guy that her mom and dad and her parents told her, you need to marry and secure the bag. She didn't want to be there. She would have rather been a struggling actress in Hollywood, trying to get bit parts in commercials, trying to get pickups in TV, you know, trying to be an extra here or trying to get a print commercial or something, while ended up dating whoever. Honestly, she'd have been happier that way. I know too many women like this. Trust me, I've seen this in my life. There are women like her who are above average looking. Let's be honest, she's not that fine. I mean, she's attractive, but she ain't model fine. She's pretty, but she ain't all that. She can't handle it. She's not built for it, but she thinks she is. She can't even handle the overflow traffic she gets from her husband. What the hell makes her think she can handle it in the spotlight? But the problem is she's too close to the sun. She's close enough to where she actually thinks she could do just fine. And the bad thing is she's seen too many women kind of do this kind of thing. Look what Kamora Lee Simmons did. She actually has had a reasonably successful career, but she was a model, a supermodel in somebody's eyes, but a model nonetheless. What has Ayesha Curry done? Other than been married to Steph Curry. But that's not going to change anything. This is going to nag at her, nag at them until she ends up now.
Self-sabotage.
There's another possible.
Sometimes it's not you, brother. Sometimes a girl, and again, this is not the point as Ayesha Curry, but just in general, sometimes a woman, bro, you could be everything she needs, everything she quote unquote could ever ask for, but she just a loser, bro. And what do losers do? They lose, gang. Sometimes it's not you, bro. Some women just are losers, bro. And they gonna find a way to lose no matter what. You could provide, you could be respectful, you know what I'm saying? You could be nice. And when I say nice, I'm not talking about being like, you know, some simp bitch ass nigga, but just a respectful man, you know, the type that she wants, the type of man that would be a great father. You know what I'm saying? Lead, all that. But she just wants something else. Something's missing though. And so she gonna self-sabotage, lose the prize to go looking for that little 5% that's missing in the corner somewhere. She gonna drop $100 to go look. No, she gonna drop 99. She gonna drop $99.99 to go looking for the 1 penny that she can't find in you. Something's missing. Something's just off. And then she gonna go be broke as hell with her penny, walking around happy that she found her penny. Meanwhile, she just threw away $99.99. God damn it. You had almost the whole shit.
Alternative. Steph could try to work behind the scenes with some Hollywood producer, friend, family, and try to throw some work her way and try to get her in Hollywood. But you know what? It'll even be worse, because honestly, when she gets up on the screen and it shows that she doesn't have the chops, shows that she doesn't have that it factor, then you have to deal with the fallout of that. When you marry a woman who thinks she's better than you, when you're with somebody who is ultimately going to be jealous of you, who can't play their role, does not like the spotlight being on you, you're signing up for a life of misery. There's going to be this passive, aggressive, low-level contempt for you, because at the end of the day, you're really not what she wanted. You're not what she wanted to do. She wanted something completely else, and she's living a life that somebody else planned for her. And even though it's probably the best thing for her, she thinks she can do better. Till next time, talk it.
Word, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. You know, I gave y'all my thoughts. At the end of the day, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. You know, I hope there's a world where we're wrong and Ayesha just needs to tone it down and can, you know, confide in her and her family and her husband, and, you know, just kind of figure it out. But at the same time, though, you know, I say it all the time. Quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, motherfucker, man. Shit, probably a duck, gang. So it is what it is. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? You already know what it is. Tap into all the links in the description. I got the Twitch down there. Got my second channel down there. You already know what it is. I want to see y'all there. Come on. Let's do it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.